Do you have a crush? Well, if you're watching this video, this message is for you. Greetings, Earthlings. Hi, I'm Zac. I use a natural psychic ability, and I believe that you have it too. If you have a crush and you've been seeing these following signs and symbols, this message is for you. Have you been seeing the color yellow, or somehow the color yellow is significant to you, or you or your crush have a favorite color that is yellow, or you've just been drawn to yellow things lately? Do you have a dog, or does your crush have a dog, or is the dog your spirit animal? You're a life path 3, or your crush is a life path 3, or you've been seeing 333 repeating often. You are especially drawn to white or pink roses, or you've been seeing white or pink roses, or your crush has given you a white or a pink rose. Your crush plays baseball, you play baseball, or somehow baseball is significant to you. You're a brunette, or your crush is brunette. If you've been seeing these signs and symbols and you've got a major crush, well, sit down, relax, because have I got a tarot reading for you. Hey, Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Oh, first card ready to come out. Ooh, okay. So who's this Knight of Wands, LOL? Who's this Knight of Wands? Okay, so what I'm getting is the beginning of a relationship, Pile 1, and I'm seeing this relationship be with this Knight of Wands, and let's just, move straight into that. So can I have a couple relationship cards, please, to describe this union? The Knight of Wands, you guys, he is the rebel child of the tarot. And, a very, very good lover, okay? That's just who he is. So let's see if this is a little bit more than that. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and that's perhaps why we have the Fool card here. But what I just heard was to enjoy this while it lasts. I'm also getting the idea that there is a connection. It might not be love, it might not be as deep as love for you guys, but it's certainly passionate. And what I'm getting is, again, this idea of entertain it for as long as it lasts, because I honestly hear that it's good for both of you. It's like really uplifting for both of you right now. This connection, this relationship. Usually when I get this card, I'm kind of like, let's steer clear of this. But for some reason, you guys, I like this union right now. I see it as being very passionate and really uplifting for you, because I feel like you guys are embarking on a new chapter of your life, and it also could just simply be a new way of experiencing relationships where you are just in them for the experience itself, and I think that's a pretty good thing to do. Now, I also see with the mountains behind you with a fresh snowfall on them, it's this idea that allow this again to be something that's not been tampered or tainted by any other experiences before. We want to go into this relationship with this Knight of Wands. We'll get a lot more about them here in a second. We want to go into this relationship with an open heart and with a beginner's mindset is what's coming through pretty strongly. We want to make sure that we're not carrying any baggage from past relationships in with this relationship with the Knight of Wands. Now, what I'm getting is that there's one of you who feels a little bit more strongly, and I could be channeling either one of you. One of you feels a little bit more strongly about this connection, and again, it's the idea that if you're both safe, if you're both friendly, what's that energy I'm trying to describe? Those are really lame words. If you're both in the understanding that this is just for experience's sake itself, then yeah, go ahead, because I like this union. I like what I'm seeing so far. And you know what? I want to know what this Knight of Wands wants to say to Pile 1. Let's have a little bit more. Okay. I also got safe to love, and so what that tells me, you guys, is that it just, I'm not going to rattle on. That just confirms what I've been hearing. Okay. Just friends. I knew it. Dare I say star-crossed, interesting, and then brunette. Okay, so what I see, you guys, as this is a fated relationship coming through, I'm not seeing it really stand the test of time. However, for some of you, since this is general, it very well could be, depending, I'm hearing, on how open you are with this person. I'm getting the idea that this Knight of Wands, it could be masculine or feminine, isn't someone who wants to be boxed in. There's someone who really wants to allow life to lead them in any direction they want. And I'm getting the idea that if you don't temper this, if you don't bridle their passion, I feel like that really turns them on. What I'm hearing is that they actually have commitment issues, and this is stemming from, I think perhaps they didn't have the best representation of love when they were growing up, is the message that's coming through. But what I get is there's something about them that really makes you nostalgic. I'm hearing that there's something about what they look like or what they do. It's like they know how to be a kid, or they know how to look at life in a really fun manner. There's something about them that they have. It's not that they have a simple mind, it's just that they have like simple pleasures. It's like they love to just go to a baseball game and eat ballpark franks. Why the heck is that coming through? But it's that energy. Really lighthearted, very there's something about them, you guys, that makes you want to like protect them, is the energy that I'm getting. There's something really interesting about this connection. It makes you feel nostalgic. It makes you feel really lovey-dovey. And I'm getting that this guy or girl has brunette hair, light or dark, okay? And what I'm hearing is that, again, I feel this sort of like instant connection, or there's something faded about this relationship. Okay, so I'm hearing for some of you, this person is potentially in a relationship with someone else at this time, though they feel this connection and have taken steps to reach out towards you and have been in communication with you. But right now, it's almost like you guys are in the friend zone, or there's something along the lines that this relationship, it can't go to the next step because this person has commitment issues, or there's something along the lines of them being in a relationship. And I'm almost getting that it has a little bit of the energy of a love affair. And I'm not here to judge you. I'm actually here to fully support that. I really like what this energy feels like, you guys, but I'm also getting the idea that I don't want you to get caught up in it. It's this idea of allowing love and whatever this feels like just to be what it is. Try not to let it be your main focus, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So, let's see if we can get a little bit more. Okay. Can I have, let's see. I want to know about this Knight of Wands. Why can't they fully commit right now? I hear that they really guard their heart. And yet at the same time, you guys, I really hear that they want to. There is something that's really pulling the two of you together. It's this undeniable chemistry, and this isn't going to be for everyone, but I'm getting that it's the idea that you guys are the same sex, and this person doesn't have a lot of experience with that. This could be something new to them, but it's also just the idea that they really guard their heart, okay? But I get that they're a really passionate lover, but there's something a little bit awry there, and everyone's got something going on. I just feel like this is something in their past, you guys. And I feel like right now you are in a place in time where you just really want to focus on building your finances, building your career, building your talents. You're putting a lot of energy there, and that's where it should be. And focusing on improving yourself, improving your talents, finances, career, going where you want to go in life, as far as that is, wherever that is, as grand as that is, you pursuing that makes them really attracted to you. They think it's really sexy that you support yourself and that you really push yourself to new heights. They really, really like how you have this gusto, and there's something about you that they feel like if they were with you, things would never be boring, because it's like you're always on the tip of something else. You're always embarking on some new direction with a lot of gusto for life. There's something really passionate about you too. I think that you have a fiery will, is what I just heard, and my throat chakra just lit up. So there's something about how you speak that's really attractive to them. There's something about how you see the world, or at least how you articulate your experience, or how you just seem to want to keep going and experiencing new things in life, but it's for yourself, is what I'm hearing. And it's this idea that the more you focus on yourself, the more they're drawn to you. It's like the less you stalk their Snapchat, the more they want to reach out to you. And then I think that brings them in contact with you. I do like to see this Ace of Cups, I'm very curious about this union because we did have that, dare I say, star crossed. And what I'm getting for the majority of you, since it's just the Knight of Wands, is the Knight of Wands, you guys, when I think of a relationship, it's a 50-50. If it's a Page of Wands, it's something fleeting like a one-night stand. If it's a Knight of Wands, they 50% they're going to walk away after they're bored. 50% you and them will grow together into something that becomes more king and queen like. Now, that's going to differ for everyone, and I do get that for some of you, yet for a lot of you, there seems to be an additional message that has to do with focusing on yourself at this time and building your feelings of self-worth is making you really, really attractive. It's attracting more than just love, though. It's actually attracting financial opportunities. Again, I'm getting this idea of being on your own at this time to figure out where you want to reach for next. I'm also getting the idea that you guys are wanderers, so you might identify with the term wanderer, okay? I'm seeing that with this Hermit card. There's an interesting message here. I want to get to the bottom of it. Okay. So the first message I'm hearing, they want someone to grow old with. And I'm actually hearing that that's you. I really see the Fool and this Hermit card being really linked together. And I'm seeing this Ace of Wands as just a very large phallic image. But you guys, it's being clarified by the fact that we have the Four of Cups. And this person is someone who is not satisfied. They don't commit because they don't want to limit their experience in life, or there's something from their childhood, their own family that makes them move on from relationships. But I do see that they have lots of offers, and it's like you not messaging them is the key. If I were to read through all of this and get to the very bottom of it, it's like if you desire to, be in this relationship and experience this fiery, passionate love affair, I'm getting the idea that it's when you focus on yourself solely and it's like not messaging them is when they really reach out to you and they express something in a mammoth way. It kind of like takes you off your feet and you're a little bit shocked. You're like, how the heck did ignoring you bring this about? But that's what I'm getting right here. I see them sort of focusing on what they have. They're not really satisfied with it. And it's the idea that as soon as you don't, boom, divine inspiration, this cloud right here and the hand emerging from it talks to me about how the universe works. It's when we let go of our attachment to things. It's when we attract it like a magnet. And that's what I'm getting. And it's, with two aces in this reading, especially this Ace of Wands, that's a really powerful energy. And I feel like it's a representation of what this Knight of Wands is going to extend to you. And it's like their heart, except some of them think with the other head, you guys, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper in here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can describe them a little bit. I'm going to draw a sign for them, and this will be, for the majority of them, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You got the Leo, the lover. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. Excuse me. Okay, so an emphasis on the roses. Okay, I'm seeing the roses here and the rose in the hand of the Fool. And the rose in the hand of the Fool is white, so it talks to me about purity. And these are pink, so it talks to me about a little bit of some heartthrobs going on right here, okay? I feel like this Knight of Wands hasn't figured out who they are completely yet and hasn't figured out what they want. And I think that's contributing to their commitment issues. They really want this ability to experiment with life. And I feel like this is hard to do, but the less that you try to box them in, the more it's so attractive to them. The more you sort of treat them like, and you guys, I don't support toxic relationships, so please don't try to read between the lines, but what I'm seeing is that the less you sort of treat them like, the center of your world, the more they want to be it, is what I'm hearing, okay? There's something about them that's under the surface, they love who they are, and they love being a flirt. There's something about being a flirt. They're very, very self-confident, but they don't show it or express it on the outside, is what I'm getting for them. There's a lot more under the surface of this person than what they currently do. What I'm getting is the idea that they do something for a job that they're very passionate about. It's some sort of simple pleasure. I don't really know how else to describe that. Some sort of simple pleasure that they do for a job, but there's actually something about them that they don't release to the world. There's a side that they don't show, and it's their creative side. There's something about these people who are very, very playful and warm, and there's something that they just, I don't know why. I feel like they're, this is going to differ for everyone, but it would be the energy of a masculine who doesn't show his divine feminine, is what I'm seeing, okay? It's the energy of someone who is really self-confident when they stay in their own lane, and it's the idea that they don't have to. There's something that they're not capitalizing on, and I feel like that's what attracts you to them, is you can see below the surface, and you can recognize that there's something in them that's really, really attractive to you guys. I'm getting this idea, it's really funny we drew the Lover, okay? I'm looking more at this zodiac sign as kind of like an energy, they could be a Leo, okay, you guys, they really could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, but what I'm getting is more the energy of this Lover. They're a romantic. There's something about them that is really sweet and passionate, yet guarded, okay? There's that, okay? Let's see if you're in communication with them right now, or something along the lines of where are you going to meet next? The kind of energy. Some of you are already in contact. Three of Wands. Yeah, they really, really value and appreciate their freedom, but so do you. And Judgment, forgiveness. Can I have something on this? Six of Wands, success. Okay, cool. Not that deep is what I'm hearing. Okay. I feel like they're trying to figure out who they are right now. That's the energy that I'm getting. They know that they have these longings and they want that commitment. That Hermit card that I saw was like, they find you when you're young in life and where they're young in life, and they have had visions where the two of you have grown old together, but there's something that needs to be done that's in between those two phases, and however long that takes, that timeline is going to differ for everyone because no future is set in stone. There's something along the lines of them needing to let go of a past version of themselves, and they are going to. That's confirmed with the Six of Wands, and what I'm getting is this idea of letting them come to you naturally. Let them come to you on your own terms, as difficult as that is, because what I'm picking up on is this really, I almost want to call it cute or special. It's really cute, guys. I haven't picked up on a relationship like this. There's something really sweet about it, and I mean this in like the most adorable way possible. I don't know what it is, but the way they feel about you and the way that your souls have this shared energy is linked in a really cute way. It's like but different. It's like a slight difference between the two of you, and you're somehow, there's some sort of connection between the two of you, and you're very similar, but again, it's like mirrored kind of. It's not directly opposite, but it's like, yeah, that's the best that I can get right now, you guys. But there's a shell of themselves that they're letting go of. This is who they used to be, or this is the idea of who they thought they were at one point, and they're letting that go. They're going through a transformation right now. They haven't been able to fully see and make out the picture in the mirror of who they are, and that right now is causing this relationship to not take full force and to not solely be yeah, okay, start to cut that image out, but it's the idea, you guys, I'm hearing right now is that they're kind of in a relationship right now too. That's why it's also not full blown, okay? But this idea of needing to sort of be a little bit more comfortable with who they are and the direction that they're going in, they've identified wanting to be with you or wanting to experience something with you. I don't know if that's going to be long lasting, but it's something. They want to experience something. They've lived in this image in their head for too long. They reached out recently is what I'm getting, or are really about to reach out very shortly. And there's still this hesitancy that I'm picking up on. I feel like my guides always like to bring an awareness in terms of relationships. It's the idea that we don't want you to go into it thinking that this person's going to be the center of your world. There's the idea of you both needing freedom, and that's what causes you guys to be such a power couple, is what I just heard. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, let me pull back for 2 seconds, guys. I want to draw a final card. Okay, it's kind of a weird lens, but let's draw an animal spirit guide. Okay. The dog. There's something really lovable about this person. There's something really loving, and they are a very, very loyal person. And to the point where they don't move on from relationships quickly because they feel an attachment and they feel guilt very strongly because there's something so lovable about these people and it's under the surface. And I get that all they want is to be loved and they want something that stands the test of time. But they're people who recognize that the person that they would find themselves settling down with is going to be incredible, one in a million, and there's something about them that has to be remarkable or they're never going to settle down, is what I'm hearing. It's the energy that they value the people who spend time with them and go the distance, who don't try to control them, who let them have a little bit of freedom. And those people, when they show themselves to this person, this Knight of Wands, you guys, it's very hard for them to get over them and to leave them because they think that they're never going to find someone else like them. And yet they know deep down that it's not enough, which is why they like you, which is why they're reaching for you, which is why they have feelings for you. I feel like this relationship has been going on for a while. The relationship, that word itself, is going to mean something a little bit different. Some of you are in contact. Some of you just feel this incredible connection, this spark between you. What I'm getting with this dog is once they have grown out of their shell and taken on one a little bit bigger that gives them a little bit more room to express themselves fully, I'm getting that they're going to be very, very loyal to you, though they perhaps aren't exactly right now quite loyal to their partner, because I do see them being in contact with you guys. They also could have a dog, or there's yeah, they could be a dog. Be a dog. No. They could have a dog. There could be a dog in there. That's just a small message for a couple of you guys. So this is what I'm seeing, you guys, and I really hope you liked this message. If you did, you can give me a big thumbs up. It helps me go so far in the land of YouTube. And until next time, stay divine.